Good morning, Scotty. How are you? Well, Scotty, it looks like it's me and you right now. Good morning. I think you said you're working on the garden lately, so I was wondering, what do you add? You add it, if you're doing gardening, what do you add to it, this organic material? That's kind of my subject for today. And I am planning on coming back with, I'm trying to work on my 4 o'clock and show you where the seeds come from another day. But, so what do you use? Anything? Do you use any kind of matter? And right now it has a couple things for you, ideas right on the screen that you can put in there. And some people actually put whole eggs. I just use the eggshells. And I also take banana peels. I throw them in the garbage, the banana peels. You use horse manure. Okay. What about anything that you can recycle? Anything like that? Like all that stuff, you can, the eggs, the banana peels, all that stuff is a fertilizer, and I throw it back into the ground. Oh, and I put a link below of 5 items that I normally use, and I just thought that it would be a cool discussion. But I'm gonna have my coffee too. Speaking of that, I might actually have a banana. A banana for breakfast. See, I don't have access to horse manure. I guess I could buy something like that, but I don't use any of that stuff. And it works so far. I use potato skins, eggshell. I use potato skins. That's good. Because eggshells are calcium, potato skins are, or potassium. Eggshells are calcium. Yeah. Banana peels are potassium too. They're both potassium. But thank you for joining me. I'm not sure. Maybe some people don't. I used to come every morning, and since I haven't been doing so much outside and that I haven't been on every morning, people get confused when to come and see me, I guess. But happy Monday to you. So what you been up to anyways? Hopefully people will come and join us. If not, well, it doesn't matter. I know they'll rewatch it for me. But thank you. Where did I meet you, Scotty? Anyways, where did I meet you, Scotty? I was trying to figure what channel I met you on. Good coffee. I just saw something. I'm going to pull up some pictures I have right here too. Thank you. Are you not sure, I'm going to pull up some cool pictures here. It's got stuff to do with eggshells, and I really like when you can put an eggshell and you grow things from the start. I think that's kind of a cool thing too. And I kind of like these pictures. Let's see. Oh, hopefully you'll shut the TV down. All right, let's see. Let's see what I got here. Where'd it go? I never planted seeds in eggshells before. Oh, let me get this off. Today I've been refurbishing a kitchen, putting new units in it. That's great. Oh, that'd be cool to see that. You gotta show me some of your stuff after. Like, it's a take a look. Send me some in an email would be great. I wanted to do this. I wanted to grow things in eggshells like that. I have never done that yet, to see actually if it works as good as what they say it does. I like trying different things. You know, people put all kinds of stuff out here on the internet, and it doesn't mean it works. They could show you that, but let me see if I get this. Where'd it go? You like the eggshell idea? Wait a minute, I got cats fighting. I'm sorry. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Big bully, leave the old cat alone. Leave him alone. Well, it's also going to be one of those days. Got the kitty cats fighting with each other. Crazy cats. Perfect. All right, let's see what else pictures I can find. Thank you for the thumbs up. If that was you, Scotty. Oh, got another cup of coffee, which is cool. And I didn't go out yesterday. It was storming yesterday. So today, I'm going to try to do a little bit of gardening day today. Get out and check on my plants. Sorry. Where is it now? What's going on? Yes. Leave me alone. When I have fun, it's like having little kids. When you got 4 cats, they've been doing really good, and now the one cat's bugging the older cat. They start getting so mad you have cat fights in my house. Crazy things. Even, see, this is so cute to do herbs. I just want to see if it really works that well. I should actually do a video on it. Name it, does eggshells really work to grow things in it? All right, I like this. Oh, here we go again. They're going to bug each other all day today. What am I supposed to do with these crazy animals? Let's see. Now, some things say they don't work here, but I don't have a problem with throwing them in there. I think there were slugs and snails, eggs identified. Okay, let's see. There we go. Just so, I think they're cute. That's why I can't get enough showing these egg things because they're so cute. Ah, boy. Good morning, Jillian. How are you, doll? Trouble growing rhododendron, but I was given a tip to use river water off about roughly 4 liters and then peeing in the... Really? Really, really, really? Trouble growing rhododendrons, but I was given a tip to use river water, roughly 4 liters, then peeing in the bucket, then pouring around the roots. And it's, what would urine have? Let's see, I'm just curious that you put that down. So let's see, is urine good for plants? Hopefully I won't get kicked off. I really don't want to talk too much about that, because then I get and choke full of nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, which are the nutrient plants need to thrive, and the main ingredients in a common mineral fertilizer. Really? Human urine is shown to be effective. Will urine kill plants? It's common knowledge that you have to dilute urine like crazy pants to ensure that it's safe for the garden, because the acid contains will burn and kill your plants. If you use it full strength, you can, however, use the full strength pee on weeds that you don't want in your garden. Oh, wow. Wow. I did hear about that, but I don't know if I want to do that. Wow. I did hear about urine. Somebody else said it a long time ago, and it was like something I didn't really promote. I'll probably get kicked off here, but interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I don't know if I could talk my husband into doing that, Scotty. Peeing. He's so trained well to pee in a toilet, not outside. Oh, I have this feeling this conversation is going to go right downhill, and I'm going to end up with it being blocked because of what we're talking about. But, yeah. But actually, I don't know, it says it works. It's interesting. And you're saying it is too. Prior to that, could not grow them. Really. It has worked amazing. Every day is a school day. Well, that's true. So how often did you water it with that solution? So you put 4 liters. 4 liters. Is 4 liters a gallon? Is that what that is? I find that very interesting. Like I said, I don't think I could talk my husband into it, but however, you know what I would... However, what would really be amazing is like if you could actually kill weeds with it. That's what I would try. I would try to test that, if that theory where I don't want weeds, and put that on it and see if it'll kill weeds. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I can talk my husband to that, because it sounds kind of gross, but we shall see. I'm curious to see if it would work. Because I have is it philodendron? I have that already outside. Wait. Yeah, no, I have a philodendron. Well, wait a minute. What did you say what it was? It was outside, right? You have a philodendron outside that today. Twice a week. So you put that on it twice a week for 6 weeks. And it works good. See, mine, I don't have a problem with it. Mine's growing beautiful. It's not a philodendron. What did you say it was? A rhododendron, because I think I have that outside. I have a rhododendron. Yeah, I'm going to check something, because I have two. Yeah. This is what we're talking about, right? I'm going to bring a picture up to make sure we're on the right track here. Let's see. There's a picture right here. Because I thought it was an azalea, but it's a rhododendron I have. And it's doing really well, but I didn't certainly do any urine or pee on it, and it's growing fine, so. But interesting. I'm not going to knock something. I think it's cool, and if I needed to try something, I guess I would try it to see if it works. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to... Just trying to bring a picture up here. Let's see if I can bring it up. Stop, baby girl, please. Hang on a minute. I hear nothing. I get it. I shut the sound off. Hi. Sorry, guys. I had to talk to my husband. Hello, Sakuna. Yeah, me too. I'm right here. Sorry, I had the sound shut off because I was talking earlier. Sorry. What's new? I forgot it. we're talking about things you can use. Hello, Sheila. Things. What do you use in your garden that's organic, like bananas, eggshells, just different things like that? What do you use that's organic? Scotty was talking to me about his rhododendron that he couldn't get it growing; it was dying, and then somebody gave him advice to put in to basically pee in 4 liters of water, and put it around the roots twice a week for 6 weeks, and apparently the plant is liking it, and the reason is because urine is loaded with nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, which are the nutrients plants need to thrive, and the main ingredients in common mineral fertilizer. So there you go. Oh, you haven't been feeling good? Sorry, I haven't been. Life is hard, but I'm getting better. Oh, good. I hope you're good. Good morning, Passion. So we're just talking about a little bit about everything. What are you guys using in your garden? That's the subject for today. Sheila, I hope you're well. Is there anything organic stuff that you use? I left a video of the 5 things I use on it. There's coffee grinds for nitrogen, but let's see something. Yeah, see, number 1 is nitrogen. Interesting. And potassium, phosphorus. Yeah. Very cool. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to check out something to see what they have. What can you use as organic? Alright, I'm going to check something out. Apparently, okay, so you can use what they consider organic fertilizers as alfalfa meal, cottonseed meal, corn gluten meal, rock phosphate, cow manure, chicken or poultry manure, earthworms castings, which is very good, I know that. Green sand, I don't know what that is. I have this feeling you can also use, let's see if you can use tea. Oh, not only can you compost tea bags or fertilizers in the compost bin, but loose leaf teas and compostable tea bags may be dug in around the plants. Use a tea bag in a compost, add that nitrogen-rich compound to the compost, balancing the carbon-rich material, tea leaves. So you can put tea in it. But see, we're talking about everything is related to nitrogen, and then that's it. The peeing has nitrogen in it, so maybe that's it. Maybe you had a shortage of nitrogen somewhere, Scotty. That's what it's trying to tell me. Because everything is nitrogen, no matter what you're adding. Coffee grounds is nitrogen, tea bags are nitrogen, pea is nitrogen. A lot of nitrogen. Do ya? Oh, I heard some people using this cow fingernails. Ooh, gross. I don't know. Coffee. Coffee is nitrogen too. Coffee grinds, yes. Which I use all the time. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I don't need to do that, to urinate, because I'm already putting a lot of stuff in it. They put it in the earth. Well, I don't know what a cow's hoofs. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me see what it says for cow's hoofs. All right, I'm going to just Google something. Cows' hoofs are made of keratin, the same thing that their hair and human fingernails are made of. Hooves are the toenails of hoofed animals and a goat, so it's made out of keratin. That's what they got. Keratin. And let's go what keratin is. Keratin benefits uses hair. Keratin is the type of protein that makes up your skin, hair, nails. Keratin can be also be found in your internal organs and glands. Keratin is a protective protein, less prone to scratching or tearing than other types of cells in your body. So, keratin is a protective protein. Okay, keratin is one of the family of the fibrous structure proteins known as scleroprotein. SCLERO proteins. A keratin is a type of keratin found in vertebrates. It is key structure material making up hair, nails, feathers, horns, claws, hooves, calcium. No, not calcium, sorry. Calluses, and outer layer of skin amongst vertebrates. There you go. So keratin. I'm not sure how it connects. Keratin connects to the garden. No, it's good though, Scotty. I'm not knocking it. It worked. It worked. So it's kind of interesting. Good morning, Howie. If you say, because like I said, if it works, it works. You told me it worked. So Howie was talking about his rhododendron, and he couldn't use anything to get it growing. He asked all kinds of stuff, tried all kinds of stuff. And what happened was somebody suggested for him to pee in a 4 liter of water, and twice a week for 6 weeks. I already looked what it's, and it seems like it's very high in urine is choked full of nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, and this seemed to save his plant. So I have nothing against that. So I'm kind of putting that out there. If that's something that, you know what, actually, a lot of waste and we're wrecking the water. So if something can be recycled, even if it's urine, it's recyclable to help something. Well, just make sure you rinse off the plants, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that, putting it back in. I've had to, yeah. No, I think it's kind of a cool thing. You're also recycling. It's all right, Scotty. You're recycling stuff, even if it's part of our material, you're recycling it back in. So instead of polluting all the water, maybe it's not a bad thing, I guess. It's yeah, that's all I'll say. It's not a bad thing. If you're feeding that dog, no problem. Not a problem. All right. Just fascinated with the stuff that's out there. So, going picking blueberries and wanting to say hi. The rhododendron needs peat moss and it related to the blueberries. They love acid soil. Yes, that's true too. Another one for you, but it's just saying what worked for him. I have no problem. My plants look fine. I didn't do anything extra to them, but some are higher acidity, and you have to add acidity to them. Yeah, peat moss has high acidity, but they were talking about peat moss. People were protesting against peat moss that they didn't like it. All right, bye, Howie. See ya. Yeah, that's true. I like that one too. I don't have all the fish poop is very good for it too. Yeah, absolutely. Passion. And are you doing that now? Are you putting that in your garden now? Don't waste the water when you switch over your fish tank. The water, take that and water your garden with it. Is that what you're doing? I would assume you would. Because you got a couple of fish tanks, and whenever you totally empty the fish tank would be good. And I'm glad you typed that in. That's what I'm talking about here. So you got some advice you want to throw on there about my subject for today? Right there. What organic matter do you add to your garden? And if you're adding the fish water, as long as there are no chemicals, that'd be great. That's great advice. Also, I have a fish tank. Yeah. Yeah. The buildup of chemicals in the tank water that builds up and gets bad for the fish is, yeah. Yeah, throw that out and water your plants with it. It's a good one, Passion. There you go. Scotty says that's great advice. Also, I have to have a fish tank. Yep, that's what we're here for. Whatever you guys use, that's what I'm here for today. I want you to throw out the advice you're giving me. I think it's great, honestly. I'm not knocking anything. If you guys got some advice, it's worth trying, or if I don't try it, somebody else might want to try it, so it's all good. We're all here together helping each other out. Yep. Good advice. I'm trying to find if I can find some other cool things. Let's see. Trying to find other things. All right. See what else I got. Trying to find some more things. Alright, most of these are pictures. Oh, here we go. This is kind of a cool thing. Let's see. Is this a good picture? Yeah, just gives you ideas of what they're suggesting to put in. And you know, I don't mulch everything down. That's what most people are doing. They put it in the mulch down, but I put a lot of stuff right back in. That's what I was going to tell you. When I showed you the lettuce bin, I pulled most of the lettuce, but I still had the roots of it on the bottom. What I did was I buried it underneath and then put a layer of soil on so that it's going to get all biodegradable in between the two layers of soil, and I plant on the top. So I'll show you that picture. I think you've seen it before, but here's something else I'm going to show you. Just a quick picture of giving you ideas. There we go. That is safe for food. Wait a minute. I have used it on my edible plants, but it made my husband nervous for the vegetables. But I learned that unless you are treating the tank with hot water, then that is safe for a vegetable garden. And with 35 gallons, I can get plenty of water for the garden. My 20 gallons, especially with occupants, golden fish and snails, great bioload. That's good. There you go. She got down poop. Hey, Miss Southern Mel. Good morning. Poop-tastic. You're funny, Scotty. Yeah. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so I want to grab that picture I showed before. Let's see. How you doing, Miss Southern Belle? Good morning. All right, I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna play some music here. I'm gonna put past the songs to give me a second to catch up to what I want to show you guys. So give me a second. You're getting a blank screen for just a minute. Yeah, although I read if the water isn't changed often, it can also do too much goodness at once for a plant. I imagine outside in the ground wouldn't be so bad because they will take it what they want whenever it. You know what? Actually, I thought about something because you said that, Passion. What about this? What if you sat there and diluted it a little bit with some. Take out. This is what I would suggest if you think it's too crazy. You didn't add any chemicals to your tank, and you're cleaning your tank. Take half the water of the tank so the fish get to stay in there, and reload it with fresh water. Take that half of the tank and put that in. Hey, David. Yeah, probably dilute it for. That's what I would do. David, come on, buddy. We can cheer you up. I know I haven't been on every morning. You know what? Don't allow that to get to you. Come on, David. You can stay with us. You don't have to leave or just sit back and relax. And yeah. See, I haven't asked you. We haven't heard you for a few days. So I see that we need to work on you again, buddy. Do some devotion and talk to God and get out there and get out there. Yes. Get out there. Like I said, don't let yourself fall into too low of a category there, David. You got to do the stuff I've said before. It works. Get outside. Go do something. I wish you would start a garden. You're in Australia and you could do all kinds of stuff to let yourself be connected. Ground yourself with going outside. It's not going to hurt. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, so Passion, that's what I would do. I would take half the tank of water, dilute it a little bit with some more water, and then use that outside. As long as you have no chemicals in your tank. Now this, I brought up that picture right here to lettuce. You know what I did? I also take all the lettuce here. I chop the top off. Hey, MT. But life goes on. Yes. Good to talk. I have the same problem I felt out with my boyfriend. I fell out with my boyfriend. Nobody should, by the way, Sakuna, that's a whole story in itself. Nobody should let you feel so bad in yourself. Don't believe what somebody says, because it's not right. If someone says you're too fat, that you're with somebody, then they obviously don't care about you enough. They should love you for who you look like, not how somebody feels about size. Don't even get me started on that. No one has a right, and you need to take over that. You need to take over and be stronger than letting people influence you on how you feel about yourself, because you don't deserve it. Nobody deserves to be somebody talk down to somebody else, because they're no better than you are. That's what I'm going to say. But anyways, I take that lettuce off. Well, he's wrong. And Sakuna, you're an educated, very smart lady. Nobody should ever make somebody feel that low. Ever. Ever, 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 because they're not worth having. We love you, Sakuna. God protect you. As long as you're a good person, you treat others good, do not take somebody abusing you like that, because you know it's wrong. It's wrong, Sakuna. There's no way. Look, I like the people that come to my channel, and I like men particularly, but if a man were to downgrade me, there is no way I would take it. I wouldn't keep them. That's my answer to that. I do not let somebody ever talk down to me because I'm a woman, because women have a hard time some ways. And all the stuff going on in the world with the kids and women being abused and all that, will I ever allow some man to do that to me? But I'm not telling you that as a woman I would do that to a man, because that's not right either. I get started on that part and I won't be able to stop, because like I said, nobody ever should downgrade anybody. If you weigh a lot or you don't look in the right way, that person's not worth staying with. That's what you got to do, Sakuna. You are a beautiful lady, okay? Beautiful lady. You have your own job. You're doing well with kids. You watch kids. And there is no way, by the way, anybody should make you feel like you're heavy or not, because you're not. You're a beautiful lady. Yeah, exactly, Passion. I know we're here for gardening and all that, but I'm here to help you guys out too. No on earth should somebody do that. And I don't believe that a woman should do that to a man. Don't get me wrong. It's not about just one-sided here. But what I see is men seem to want to be in power and go over women. And if you allow them to do that, they're going to do that. You know what, Sakuna, you're a really smart woman. There's no way that you should allow a guy doing that. Honestly, it gets lonely because you're lonely, but you will find the right person if that's meant to be. Oh my gosh, no. I've been through different things, guys, and it's just not... You know what? I'll give you an example on here. I am still surviving. I had the trolls that came and bugged me. We'll call them a man, and it was a man. So you get these men trolls coming after you and after you and after you and degrading you and knocking you and not to build your channel and blah, blah, blah. And then you get to a point where you go, you know what? Screw you. You're not anybody better than me. And you obviously have the issue. For some reason, you need to be in power over me, and you're not going to. It's my channel. I take control over it. That's what I do. I take control of the situation. And sometimes if you have to leave somebody to take control of it, you got to do that. Yeah. Men say that's because they are jealous. Well, get over yourself. You know, jealousy is not a good thing to do. We all get jealous. Envy is a better word. And get over yourself. There's just something wrong with... It's a power thing, and it's not right. You didn't have... Sakuna, you look great. That's not the point. You know what? And you did a great job, but the losing weight has to be because of you. Not because somebody wants you to lose weight, should you lose weight. That person obviously doesn't love you for who you are. If somebody loved you for who you are, you wouldn't have to lose an ounce of weight. And if you lost weight, then they would encourage you to say you look great. But that's it. You should listen to God, not people, your children. Yeah, do it for you. Absolutely. Do it for you. Absolutely. It's about you. It's not about some man taking over you and telling you what he likes. That just makes me so angry. And I'm not... Sorry, guys. We're getting into a little bit... It's not... We don't mean to be mean to the guys listening to us, so I apologize. Guys, we are about gardening. Sorry that we got sidetracked about this, but I'm just saying... yeah, sorry about that. You're not hungry because you're upset. That's why. You're upset. When people are upset, they don't eat. That just comes with the territory. But no one ever should make you lose weight and think, you know what? Your other half might... There's nothing great about your other boyfriend. How's that? You could do the same thing and say, there's nothing so great about him. What makes him so great? There's nothing. There's a lot of men that aren't that great either. When they start doing that, I think they're ugly when I see that. When they treat women badly. That's exactly it, Passion. Me too. Yeah, not to please others. Absolutely, Miss Southern Belle. Yeah, see, the guys are all hiding. Sorry, guys. We're not talking to you. I'm sorry. We're just looking out for our friend. Sakuna's our friend, and we're just all making her feel better. Because nobody should make somebody feel like that. But we're not trying to get all the guys leaving the building here. Come out, guys. Come out. Come on, David 2010, if you're still here. Come on. Come on. I have nothing against men. Let's go. You guys, we better go back to garden talking, but we know we have you, Sakuna. We will always be your friend and give you some good encouragement. Oh my goodness, if every man did that to me, I would... This is when I go, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Go do it. You have the issue. Yes. Obviously, there are men that are awesome. We are just referring to the ones who talk down to women. Absolutely, Passion. You are right. But they're not coming out. Now they're shy to... Yeah, we can all criticize. I do that too. I don't think smoking's a great thing, but that's my thing, Miss Southern Belle. I never understood this part where you have people like both men and women are great. They're racing and they're all exercising, and then they light up a cigarette. I didn't get that at all. I never got that. Yeah, you need to sleep. That's for sure. Look. Don't worry. You just came in. You walked in and the door is going to run out pretty soon. Oh, you know we're kidding. Hey, Into. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, you guys, you know what you got, you Sakuna. You know you're a smart woman. Don't let anybody ever... That's my main thing to you. All of you. Become stronger women. There's no one should... You need to take control over that. If you know that somebody's not treating you right, then dump the guy to the curb. That's what I'm going to tell you. There's no way that either way, if somebody is not doing something and they're making... I tell you, it's sad and lonely at first, but then it's so worth it. Trust me. I've been through this, so... It's so worth it. When you dump somebody, it's the hard at first, and then afterwards, you're going to shine, and you're going to find maybe the right person is going to treat you right. Trying to move time is greater healer. I support. Yes. Into, how's it going? So, MT, come out, wherever you are. Into. Anyways, did we lose everybody? Of course not. I am needing coffee, are ya? Well, David, we don't know you well in real life, but I've always treated you nice here on my channel, David. And only you can stop the people the way it is. You have to do it yourself. Sometimes feeling sorry for people doesn't help either. I'm just being honest. You have to snap out of it, and I didn't say it was easy at all. You can pray to God, absolutely. Number one, and go outside for a walk. Do not let people intimidate you, because it's not right. It is hard on the body. It makes you tired. But you have to... Passion, what about... How does the gardening help? I said that a long time ago. Wait, Mrs. My ex always went me back. I can't be bad. He always wants you back? Well, I wouldn't take him back. You guys are awesome. Absolutely. So, David 2010. Let me play David's song. Come on, David. Never mind these idiotic people to let you be affected by them. Because nice people support each other. Nice people don't do that crap. I'm just telling you. And be careful of channels and stuff that you may think that are so religious and helpful, and they're not. I'm just going to tell you, they're all in for themselves, and I can't. I saw something that just appalled me the other day in a channel, and I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I don't even know what to touch on that one. Keeping busy helps. It's hard to motivate yourselves too busy, but it helps to be doing. So you got to sometimes, Passion. I don't want to do things either. I wake up and go, oh, I don't want to do it. I'll give you a good example. Here you go. I didn't finish it yesterday, so I got more to go. I don't want to go back to it, but I'm going back to it. I have showed you my craft room. It's like a disaster happening. Do you think I want to go in there and clean that room? I keep procrastinating, so I'm going to get to it. Well, I spent the day in it, and I got probably half the room clean. Maybe not even half. I got to go back. I will go back because you know why? When I'm finally done that room, I'm going to feel freaking awesome because I made myself go. So sometimes there's things you don't want to do. Once you get through and do it, you feel so good that you accomplished it. That's the benefit you're going to get. I'm going to gain that I have a clean room. I'm going to feel so good that I've made myself go do it when I didn't want to do it. And it's fantastic feeling after I did. I was like saying, okay, I got to accomplish this, and I did it, and I feel so much better. I'm not totally done the room, but I am going back to it today. And it might take me 2 more days. It might take me today and tomorrow, whatever. But I am determined. I kind of told myself I wasn't going to live stream in the room until I get it cleaned up. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to clean it up, and I give myself ultimatums and go, okay, if I don't clean this up, then I'm not live streaming. If I don't do this, and I kind of do that, and it works well because then I get it done, and I feel so good that I got it done. So that's a small example of what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you have to force yourself out of what you don't want to do and do it. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But you do it, and like I'm just saying it, passion. Lisa, listen, tell me something. When there's a job that you don't want to do and you actually accomplish it, how do you feel after you accomplish it? It's the same thing as depression. I'm just telling you. Yeah, you put soft rock music to clean. Yeah, whatever it takes. Don't you feel a lot better? There he is. Good morning, Will. Hope you're doing wonderful. I'm at work with sweet animals. Aw, very good to hear. That's the point. So you gotta focus. I guess I'm telling you, Lisa and David, focus on what that feels like. Okay, so you know that you might not want at that point right there when you're depressed, and you know you got to go outside or do something to get off of it, and you don't want to. You have to force yourself to do it. But think of it, if once you do it, how you felt at the end of doing the task. That's what you need to focus on. Not the fact of having to do the task and knocking out anxiety and depression, but the fact is, if I do this, this is my benefit and I'm going to feel so much better. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you have to do that. I just want to go a little bit back to the gardening that I was talking about with this lettuce so I can take this picture off. So what I did was I ate all the lettuce, and then there was still the bottoms, leaves, and the roots. I pulled them all out. I put, because the box sat low with dirt, so I had to put some more soil. I put that all down there. I put a whole bunch, like 4 or 5 inches over top of soil again. So now that lettuce is going to get biodegradable, and all that good stuff that comes from lettuce is going to go back into the ground, and then it's going to help replenish with the new stuff coming in. So that's what I do. I'm just trying to tell you a cheap thing that I don't have to put it in compost. I just dig it up, bury it deep enough that you're not getting affected by it, and put dirt over top of it. And it's just as fast. You want to put it into, get it into the bin, you can, but it works for me what I do. I don't even put it, I'm not even using the compost as much. I'm actually putting it back into the ground, putting dirt over top of it and letting it go. I hate water changes in my fish tank. I tend to, when I finally get it done, I am so glad about it and wonder why I avoided it so much until the next time. Yeah, but it feels good. That's why I'm trying to say that, Lisa, and I'm trying to say that to David. Thank you, Will, for that. All I'm telling you is it's really worth getting past. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, and I'm sorry, but that's part of it. Tough, you got to sit there and go, there's a better side of this. I don't think if I sat there and felt and made people feel sorry, like I feel bad, don't get me wrong. I'm not feeling bad if somebody has a hard time with depression and anxiety, and I get it. I feel bad, but it doesn't help them. It doesn't help for me to sit there and wallow all together. We're all going to feel sad together. How does that help somebody else? It doesn't. It doesn't help them at all. You gotta give them ideas of how to snap out of this and do something else. I don't know. I'm so against. Sometimes you have to take medication, but I'm against medication. That's what I want to tell you. My personal thing is I think people take pills too easy, and I think that's not a solution because all the side effects to it. Who do you think, why are they doing that? Is drug companies. They're making freaking billions of dollars from these drugs, and not everything is 100% going to help you. The side effects are almost worse. So that's why I'm so against it. But I know sometimes you have to. Yeah, that's a good one. That's true. I have a flower joke. Where do flowers go when they get very tired? The flower bed. Well, here you go. Well, that's a cute one. How are your lovely animals today? Yeah. Sure it is. And you know what, Lisa? I'd say we're all like that anyways. We all understand each other. We've been friends long enough that sometimes you need that. You need that somebody telling you. You need somebody to say something, absolutely. So we're all here to help each other out. I mean, we physically aren't in the same location here, but, come on and talk to each other and make you feel better. And but my advice is not let anybody ever put you down and degrade you. They're not, that's not good. They're not a good person at all. Don't hang with non-good people. Why would you want to make yourself suffer from listening to somebody knock you down when it's not right? There's something wrong with them. Remember that. They're knocking you because they don't feel good about themselves, so to knock you makes them feel better. Does that, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but yeah, that's what I say. We talk about that a lot. By the way, let's go back to the gardening part. Eating right helps you a lot too. I imagine just think about this though. When you're eating all these chemicals and stuff that's put on the stuff we eat, do you think that doesn't have an effect to your body? Do you think that any of these chemicals, I could put what causes depression? That's good, David. We are trying to give you some good advice, doll. That's true, Passion. Yeah, very true. Sweet animals are here. It's slow so far. Our house cat, Felix, the older one, Garfield, we are walking around, or just walking. Yeah, you're not doing too much. Slow? I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. Good coffee. That's what I'm having. Tim Hortons. Having a nice Timmy's. And I'm glad, David, we're here. Passion, we're all here. I have said that before. You guys having a bad day, even if you don't want to talk, we'll try to lift you up. That's all I can say is don't go to yourself. Don't be by yourself. Don't be lonely. Come on and join us or chat. It even might take your mind off if we're talking about garden stuff, which normally that's what I'm going to talk about. It can take your mind off of things anyways. I mean, if you find the conversation, enjoyable, I guess, or we talk about something else, or we go like this and we go, let's play some music. Music always helps, doesn't it? Pastor David, there you go. Hi, there we go. Into, they all are coming out. Hi there, you guys. MT, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right. Is there anything you guys want to add to the garden stuff they were talking about? Anything? It's so important to grow your stuff now. Like now more than ever. Seriously. I think it's so, all this stuff you're telling me about and all the pills you got to take and all that stuff, it's so vital to get, like, I mean, I got to find different ways to show you what I want to do for myself and grow. It's, you know what? We got to go back to the old ways, some of it. I mean, new inventions are fantastic, but the old ways seem to work. And sometimes the old ways is gardening, and sometimes you don't want to get out there and do a garden because it's too much work. Guess what? It is a lot of work, but you know what? You're physically moving, you're bending, you're stretching, you're turning, and then you get this incredible feeling once it grows into a fruit or a vegetable, and you know that there's nothing on it. There's no better feeling than growing things. I didn't start out that I don't physically like going out and doing it. I'm 60 years old, but you know what? When I am done, I feel good that I had to bend and I had to exercise, because maybe I wouldn't do that normally. If I wasn't gardening, I wouldn't be moving probably as much. And the older you get, the less you move, the worse you're off. So it gives me a reason to exercise, I guess, too. There's so many valid things why you garden, and I kind of promote it highly because I think it is exercise, good mental therapy outside, just different things. And I'll put it this way, I even come up with a thing that whether you agree or not with this, I just think that this makes me laugh when I do it. Okay, so the day that the weeds were overrun my plants, I call the good plants as God, and I call the evil weeds or the devil. And I said the devil's not going to overrule my God. So I go out there and frickin' pull the weeds out. And when I'm done, I feel so good that I feel like I conquered a battle against the evil weeds. That's what I call it, the battle of the weeds. And so, of course, I had to have my husband. Two of us had to work hard on it to get it calmed down again. But it was the best feeling once, because I was getting really dragged down, going, oh my gosh, my plants are not doing good, and the weeds are overwhelming them. So I said, that's it. I'm taking the couple days, and all I'm doing is weeding. I weeded the darn things, and now the plants are thriving, and the weeds are a lot lower. I mean, I'm afraid to go out again. I haven't been out there for a day because the weather was really bad yesterday. But after I get off here, I'm going to go check all my plants to see how they're doing, see how they're thriving. So, yeah. And then I'm going to come back, you guys. I was going to do it today, but maybe I'm going to try to do it tomorrow, where I'm going to show you where the 4 o'clock seeds come from. I'm going to do something. I just didn't want to bring my heavy plant in today. So I might do it today, tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow or whatever, and show you where the seeds start coming from. I want to do a range of, whenever plants start to seed, I want to show you what I'm talking about and where they're coming from. I have things working on it. I have like radishes and some basil and different things that are going to seed, and I'm going to show you what that looks like so that you have your own seeds eventually. You'll see. That's what we talk about. Thank you guys. It says 7 people here, 12 thumbs up. That's awesome. I have to thank you guys. And like I said, if you can't be here, then I appreciate you rewatching it. It helps me out. If you can't, and thank you, Will. I noticed you've been helping me out watching things and leaving comments to my stuff. So, Will, thank you very much. I saw a lot of your name on there. I went to go, before I started this live stream this morning, I went in and checked up to see if, if there's anybody left me messages, and you had left a lot. So I have to thank you very much for watching all my stuff. And Miss Southern Belle, what are you doing anyways? Let's get this out. Let's get some music going before I get off. Let's see. Did Passions? I did. David's. Miss Southern Belle. What do I got? Well, Will, we got Will's song. Let's rock it and roll in, Will. Ready? Well, they have something kind of interesting here. Let me see what this does. Open wind drawn composting process map. Oh, it's cool how they compost things. Anyways, I was trying to figure out something else, how to separate seeds, and I'm gonna whenever I find stuff, I'll pass it on when I'm talking about. Because I was working on different things off here too. Did you know, I don't know if I said this the other day, I was looking at these potatoes, and I was watching a guy, and he was showing that you can grow more potatoes in a bucket than you can actually grow in the ground. I thought that was amazing. That's why I really, all these things I'm seeing, that's why I want to get into more container gardening. Besides the normal gardening I do, I want to have a specific thing of container gardening to prove, does it work better? Let's see what I get from the yields that I get. But potatoes supposedly are a good thing. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. I'm getting down to the wire. The plants are dying in the container. That's supposed to be when my potatoes are ready. I'm just crossing my fingers that I didn't do all this work and film it from start to finish, step by step, what I did, from drilling the pail and everything, to find out that I don't have any potatoes in there would be very disappointing to me. But anyways, all right, Passion, no problem. That's all good. Let me grab another song. I'm still here with you guys. Did I get everybody's song that was here? Sheila was here. I'm going to get Sheila's song over here. plant here. I had the music plant. I got another set of lettuce growing in my window to get more lettuce put outside. Because I must be able to get Passion. How are you? I think she took off for just a sec. I changed my device. Was hot tamale. I was just David. She should be back in a minute, honey. She just said she was taking off for a second. Yeah. So I put the music on and I was just checking on my lettuce because I have baby lettuce seeds coming again. I'm gonna try to work this out next year a little bit better. That so many weeks. So technically, I've had lettuce until now. I have no more lettuce. Hey. Well, hello. Sending love, Tim. We missed you. Hi, doll. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Yeah. So actually, I'm working on I had lettuce all since I started. I've had lettuce. I don't have any left now. So now I'm starting to grow lettuce again. So technically, if you think about it, if I time it right, I can have lettuce and grow my own lettuce the whole time. Hello, My Back Science. Hi, doll. Hello. Thank you for joining me. So, yeah. So I wish I would have started this batch maybe a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. But now I want to get on a process of, okay, so if I start lettuce now, when's the next batch I should do so that it'll mature? And so by the time I'm done eating that lettuce, then I have the next set of lettuce going in and just recycling my lettuce bar. So I have lettuce all summer long, and I never had to buy it at all. The whole time I won't have to buy lettuce. And technically I could grow it in my greenhouse because I've already proved that. So I could actually have lettuce throughout the whole year, of which I'm working on. So how are you doing, you guys? We were just talking a little bit about everything, but the main subject today was my backyard science. What do you use? What organic matter do you add to your garden? What do you have anything that you add, my friend? I'm back. Someone came in and had to help. Oh, okay, no problem. Welcome back, Will. Welcome back. So yeah, and it's great. Hope you been busy in the garden, my backyard science? Coffee grinds. Yep, we're talking about that. I did a video on the 5 things I kind of use. There's one that I love, fresh homemade lettuce. Yep, I have babies growing again. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to do a wide variety. I got to actually, I'm going to edit my 3rd set of lettuce I did and put it out there because people are actually watching my lettuce videos. So this is my 3rd lettuce. It's going to be a giant Romanian lettuce video that I'm going to edit and put out there. 3 videos I showed you, 3 different lettuces I've grown. And then if I find other kind of lettuces and I grow different kinds, I'm going to do a video on it because I think it's kind of cool. You should be knowing which kind of lettuce you might like to grow. They're all cool. They're all tasting. Some grow a little slower than others. They're so good. Asparagus it's doing really well. Well, actually, when it died out, I thought I killed all the plants out when I put them in the fall, and they're all growing well. I think I lost a few, but not many. I don't know how many I got. I got 25 plants at least of asparagus. But remember that they're not going to be strong. Next year they'll be a little stronger. 4 years to grow. 3 years I can eat it. So I have one now. I have about 4 plants that I can eat from them. Next year it'll be 4 years, so I can have that as much as I want. The other ones are babies, so that'd be only the second year, right? Because first year's this year, second, so I can have a little bit. But technically, you're not supposed to touch it for 3 years, and then just let them get stronger and stronger. And the more they root, the better off you are. So yeah, they're all doing really well. I can't eat any because asparagus, the season is the spring. So when the spring's done, you can't, technically there's no more asparagus to have. And then I got to let it reseed itself, which that's another thing. I can't wait to show you that. When asparagus reseed itself, it's kind of a cool seed to show you. It's a berry, so just goes up with what I want to get into is showing you where the seeds come from to get your own seeds from all your plants. So Tim is happy there. Tim, let me play your song since you are happy. Let's grab Tim's song. Tim's always happy. everybody got all excited. Woohoo! You gotta love it. Good morning. Studio's back with his coffee. Pound and fist. I need more coffee too. More coffee, guys. More coffee. All right. So anybody guys got any more ideas? You got coffee grinds. What do you guys do? What organic matter do you add to your garden? Thank you, Will. Remember to hit the thumbs up. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys. Miss Southern Bell's laughing. That's good. David, 2010. Are you out there? Anything else you guys want to talk about adding? What organic matter? I haven't. Did you see my video? The last one I did, where I did a video on it, My Backyard Science. Did you see where I released Claire? And I have not. I tried looking for eggs. It doesn't mean that you can get eggs all the way up to September, which is kind of late. But I haven't found any. Not yet, anyways. I haven't looked strongly. I looked several weeks ago. I couldn't find any, and now. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. But if I don't, at least I can say I did it this year. I'd like to do more, but if I can't find any more eggs, yeah. You used eggshells. Oh yeah, eggshells, bananas. That's kind of what I was showing this picture on here for. There's so many things, and there's the video attached to show you the 5 items I've used. Yum. It was a great series. Yeah. Please check it out. I released Claire, and the videos in the front, if you guys haven't seen Claire, that was named after my mom. So that's the one I did. And like I said, the next one's probably for my husband and my grandkids. I'm going to have, like I said, I'll do all my family. And then I'm going to start doing you guys. But I want one butterfly per every family member I have that I want to put. And then I'll do you guys. I got to find some though. And I think I won't go too crazy because the one-on-one or a few, maybe 3 is good. Because I really take care of them. And so if I put too many, it's hard to take really good care of all of them. Oh, I like it. Then the next year, watermelon plants grew. That's cool. That is cool. I got to try that. I have used watermelon as an organic material. Then the next year, which will work. That's what happens with lettuce, by the way. A lot of things that you grow from seed will reseed themselves. So if you're paying attention and you don't dig up your garden right away, you're going to get some plants. I got marigolds. I got lettuce regrown from last year. I got to try that. I'm going to get a watermelon, and I think I'm going to do that backyard. I like the idea of that. Because I do that anyways already. I actually take all my stuff. I also used to go fishing. I would cut fish heads off, put them in the ground. And that was a very good idea. Miss Southern Belle, I think that's a genius idea. Because I know that the fish and all that is a very good fertilizer. Yeah. Cool. As long as you don't have animals digging it up because of the fish. Garlic is good. There's just certain things that go together that I know works well. I like the watermelon idea though. I think I'm going to do that in my backyard garden. I think I'm going to buy a watermelon for myself. And then I'm going to throw part of it with the seeds. I'll throw them in the garden. I'll just throw them in and see what happens. Then I also have got worms and put on. That's cool. Worms are another good one for sure. And my advice to you is grow garlic, because garlic, the worms like the base of garlic. I'm just telling you. I've said it over and over and over, but the worms like the garlic, and they like hostas plants. And the more worms you got, trust me, the better you are. Your garden's 100% better if you have worms in it. It's the truth. Maybe that's why I'm lucky and I have all this stuff growing really well, and I don't add too much to it because I have the worms are happy. I just keep the worms happy. And I even watch out so the birds don't eat all my worms. Which is good idea. You guys are giving good suggestions. Fantastic suggestions, actually. All right. Who else didn't play yet? Do 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 do. Something over here. Then I gotta go do something for a second. So I just like keeping you busy, guys. With music or talking. What do we got here? Hey, Velvet, good morning, doll. All right, speaking of hostas, the bees are loving our... I know. I'm telling you, the hostas, I've said it over. I've said it the last several years. Hostas plants, I think I really made it notice last year. Hostas plant, the worms like the bottom, and the tops, the bees, all kinds of bugs, all kinds of pollinators absolutely love the flower top of a hostas. I've said it for the last 2 years. So if you want to bring more pollinators besides flowers, that is a really good plant, as a hostas plant. And then you kind of separate them, and you can have a whole bunch. You will actually, every so often you'll have to separate them. You have to pull them out of the ground. You split them with a shovel, and then you have more plants. You get more plants, and just, it's kind of a cool thing. And then you get too many hostas plants, give them to somebody else. They're beautiful plants. I have so many. I forget, I started out with only a few. That's all I started with when I bought the house, and I bought some hostas. And when I found out how to split them, and my house is over 26 years old, I've been splitting and splitting and splitting plants and giving away hostas. And I sold a few at some yard sales. I sold some. I've given them, sold them, and I have plenty in my yard of hostas. So it's a really number one plant. Welcome back, Passion. Passion, do you have any hostas plants? Do you have that? Because that is a really good plant to have, which I've said. A hostas is number one. If I told you guys which is my favorite plant, outdoor plant, not flowers, but plant, that would be the number one. Where is my 3-year-old hibiscus still growing on? Wait a minute. You got me confused. Where is my 3-year-old hibiscus still growing on? But I can probably split it. I have one. Split it now. Yeah, if it's big, don't split it if it's a baby one. But Passion, you will know big. They're so big that you can pull it out, dig it out, and split it 3 ways. You can do it more, but I kind of suggest 3 is enough, because you want the plant to still have a lot. If you start to split it too much, I mean, you can, but I think it's better just about 3 times splitting it. And then those 3 plants will, trust me, by next year, you'll be able to split all the 3 plants. You should get one, Velvet. If you want a garden and you want pollinators in your garden, that's one of the top ones, and worms. The roots attract the worms. The flowers are attracted. I said that I used to pull off the plants' flowers because I didn't like them. But I noticed last year when all the bees were going to it and all kinds of insects were going to the top flower of that hostas, I keep them now. So now I have flowers on every one of them because I've seen how crazy. It's funny. I watch them. The bees actually are happy. They're rolling into the flower like happier. They're so happy. Watching a bee be happy is very hilarious. You can tell it's like it puts its face in it and rubs all over its body. The pollinate, it's like extremely happy. Yeah, you should, if you could afford it, to get a hostas. Hostas aren't that expensive. Just get one, and then you'll be able to split that every year, and you'll have a lot. That's cool. 50 years. That's great. That's great. I'm sorry about my spell check. My hibiscus is 3 years old. I posted on Facebook group. Olivia is my hibiscus name. Is it on my Facebook thing? Let me see. You want me to go to Facebook? How long, did you just post it not that long ago? Let's see what we got here. Oh. All right, let me log out of this. There, I can switch there. Let's see. Oh, my color's like that's very nice. Oh, that's mine too. All right, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Always happy when something blooms. Yeah, my hibiscus is kind of that peachy color too. Maybe a little lighter peach. But I'm definitely going to, let me save the image and pull it up. All right, it's looking wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. Actually, neighbors have said something about, mine is like a lighter peach, but I think they're gorgeous. But the flowers do fall off really fast. They bloom, and they last one day, and then they're gone. They're that fast blooming. But they do, if you pop the flowers off, they will keep, whoa. That's not what I want to do. if you pop the flowers off, then they come up and they'll pop 3 more. For every flower you pop off, it's crazy how much more flowers you get. And that's what I've said. Pop the flowers off. Take them off. Some of them I'm going to tell you to keep on a little longer, because some of, like this hibiscus, pop it off, because that's not where the seeds come from. Until I find out where they come from exactly, I would take them off. It'll grow more flowers. The more you pop off flowers, the more you get more flowers. It's just, it is what it is. The thing is, though, if you want seeds, then you have to keep some of them on to get the seeds. Let's see. I'm trying to pull this up so I can show you Will's flower here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's cute. You're going to have to probably put it into a bigger pot pretty soon. But it's looking very good. Yeah, well, these aren't normally. I'll put it this way. The hibiscus that are like that size are not. They have to go in the house. The one I have has to go in the house. There is ones that are really huge hibiscus that can go outside, but I don't like them. I grew them, but I didn't. They were so big they took over the yard, so I don't have them right now. But you're absolutely right. There's ones that have to go inside the house, and ones that can be a perennial that stays outside every year. But normally they're big. They're adopted for weather conditions, and it's really, really big. I wanted to put Will's name here, so let me type that. Okay, let me get all this typing in there for you, Will. Give me 1 second. Will the Rocker Will. There it is. Okay, there's your name. And I'll put her. You want me to put in the name of her? I will. What did you call her? Elvira? All right, so her name's Elvira. Let's get this fixed up. Hey, hi there, Rachel. How are you doing? Okay, so Will calls her Elvira, so I'm going to put, that's her name. Elvira. Elvira. All right, and one more thing I'm going to type. All right. I covered everything there for you, Will. There we go. Should be very proud of it. Well, you did a good job. Looks good. Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire, Elvira. Something like that. So how's it going? Everybody good? I think I'm going to disappear very shortly. I know I've been on for at least an hour and a half, 90 minutes. So it's been a very fun live stream. Thank you all for joining me. But I think I am. I'm heading out the door. I want to go check on my plants because I didn't check on them yesterday. And then I have to, unfortunately, I told you, it's going to feel good, but I got to go back and clean my craft room, which I didn't finish cleaning because I kind of started watching TV and I went, okay, this is more exciting than me watching a movie. So I was trying to clean the room as I watched TV. So, one of my favorite songs. So, you guys, I think I'm going to leave you with it. One of my exciting songs here that I always love playing. Yeah, just make sure you cover it all. I'm here until my thumbnail changes, but yeah, make sure you bring it in the wintertime. I have a big one. I don't know what I'm going to do well because my plant is really big, the one outside. And I have no idea how I'm going to do this to bring it in. It's because it's so big, it might die inside the house, but I'm going to worry about that on the fall. It's really big. I should show you a picture of the one I have. It's very, very big. Let's continue playing the songs. Looks like I'm still hanging here. I forgot all of the meow. Woo! I got 18 thumbs up. Thank you guys. 10 watching, 18 thumbs up. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Looks like I'm still on for another song. Come on, baby. That was fun. Looks like I'm still here. Guys, I can't leave. I'm going to live on YouTube again. I got to come back. This has been a lot of fun. It says I have 11 people watching now, and I have 19. It would be amazing to get to the 20. I don't know. I got that thing about numbers. It's not a big deal, though. I'm still hanging in there. There we got LS Crew. Hello, everybody. Hello, LS Crew. I'm still hanging in there. 20. Thank you. I don't know who did that to me, but thanks, guys. That's really, I appreciate that. Let's try another song. I got the giggles now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Let's try this one. I like this. Look at, now I got 12. Oh, I'll never leave. I'm staying for good. I'm not going anywhere. I'm having a good day. Come on, join in. I can sing to the music, make whatever I want up. It might not have a reason, but I'm making it up. Ooh, yeah, doggy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got Rachel, got David, LS Crew, and Sakuna. We got Will and Patrick all joining in. They're hanging with me until I get this crazy thumbnail switched. Let me make it clear to you, and we have Miss Southern Belle all hanging with me. I am so glad today. I can't sing worth a two, but I'm having fun, and I hope you guys do too. Yee-haw! Hold each other's hands. Yee-haw! Doggy, let's have some fun. Yee-haw! I'm gonna make myself laugh, and I hope I make you too. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh, oh. I'm having fun until my thumbnail changes. Things take forever. You know I'm crazy too. Crazy for you. Oh, I don't know. Look at how cuckoo I am today. Let me have some more coffee. That was fun. And guess what? Oh, I got a thumbnail now. Woohoo! I got my thumbnail back. It only took 2 songs of madness. You know what, guys? Now, I don't even know what to put anymore. I want something happy before I leave. What can I put? Oh, Firefly. It's called Firefly. All right, guys. Now I'm officially leaving. I got a thumbnail on the board. I have to thank each and every one of you coming. Stay tuned. I'm most likely going to be here tomorrow. I want to pull out and show you how to do some seeds tomorrow. I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to save my seeds in the plant so that you can see where I pull it. You guys are fantastic. I don't know if you guys are ignoring me and shut the button off, but thanks anyways for hanging with me. Now I can say I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day, guys. And we got LS Crew and Rachel Nolan and all the other ones coming in. Well, you can say hello to each other and you're gonna say adios, muchachos. You want to do my dishes? No, I don't have any. I don't have any dishes for you to do. I'm all caught up. I'm happy to say no dishes. But if you want to come and help me do weeds, Rachel, and you can help me clean my craft room, that would be cool. Thank you, guys. Anyways, I love you. I'm going to leave you. I got to get my butt out the door. I want to go check on my garden. I didn't go yesterday. And you know what? Before I leave on this note, it's fun going. When I miss one day of gardening, it's kind of exciting for me because then I see one day how things grew. So it's fun. I know you would. I know you would, Rachel. I love you, honey. And I love David and My Backyard Science. Thank you for coming. Everybody. Will and whatever. I'm reading everybody's names out here. But thanks, guys. I love you, but I'm going to leave you. And I'll see you soon.